Geologic time is an immense thing. Sometimes it's hard to really wrap your mind around how big it is. But really, even though the Earth has been here, what scientists believe is about 4.54 billion years, the vast majority of the time on Earth has been spent doing not much of anything at all. The first 3 billion years of time really was just setting the stage for the many things that would happen with the evolution of life and with all of the major tectonic events of the last billion years of its history. And so really it's the little things that happen very late in geologic time that have shaped the world around us into the world that we know. You can demonstrate this with food as well. And today we're going to make a honeycomb candy. So to make our candy today, we're going to take 1 cup of sugar and pour that into this bowl. After that, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of corn syrup, light corn syrup, right on top of the sugar. Let that drizzle on. We're not going to stir this mixture. Literally going to just pour this right on top and let those chemicals start to do their thing. About 1/2 cup of water. Just right on top of that. Now, got our nice mixture. Now we're going to add 2 tablespoons of honey. Add that to our mixture. You know, you have to have patience making candy. Sometimes it takes a long time to heat this up because all those chemicals, they have to break apart and bond and change. A lot of the same things were happening on Earth for the 4 billion years of its initial history. So this part of the candy making process is analogous to that first 4 billion years. Here in a few minutes, we'll add that final ingredient, which will represent the explosion of life over the last 500 million years, and then that instant in time where it freezes, that last 10 million years, and becomes the world that we know. All right, so we're going to take the thermometer off very quickly. As this cools, we're going to whisk in this baking soda. Whisk that in really good, and you see, look at this amazing effect that happens as the baking soda reacts. I'm going to go ahead and pour this out into this. So now that our candy is finally complete, we're going to break this open and look inside. But we waited all that time, that sugar melted, we added the baking soda, it bubbled up, and then at the very end it froze in place, right? It's just the actions at the very end of a long period of time that really formed this thing that we're going to look at. Let's just break it open. This looks really cool. You can see the bubbles in the holes there where the gas from the baking soda reaction kind of bubbled out. It's very dynamic. There's a lot of things going on to kind of make this complex landscape, right? So let's pop this off of the sugar right here. And let's just break this open. I just got this mortar and pestle thing here. I'm just going to break it so you can look at it from the side. Now look at that. Look at that. Look at all the holes in there that were caused by that gas that was released. So the whole character of this candy really only formed in a split second at the very end of the process. And that's kind of what the world is like today. Over the last few million years, many of the things, the mountains, the oceans that we see today have finally come together and formed. That is the world that we know. And so even though the world is 4.5 billion years old, most of the geologic record that we see is compressed into just those final moments, those last few million years. And the further back in time we go, the less information we have about what that candy was doing in the first few minutes it was being formed, or the Earth was doing the first few billion years that it was being formed. So this is a great way to talk about the immensity of geologic time and just how important the things are in recent time to our understanding of the Earth today.